Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Lisa with Lisa's Faith and Budget Playing channel. I am excited to be here. I have been playing in my planner, in my budget sheets that I create and sell in Etsy, and I am just loving these budget sheets. I went over the top decorating mine today with some stickers. Let me see if I can grab my stickers here. I used Erin Condren stickers that I bought in a end of the year a sale last year, and these are the stickers. I'll take them out so you can see them better. Actually, I have 2 sheets of these. That's a complete sheet. So I don't know if she still has these in the shop, but these are the sticker sheets that I'm using this year and for decorating my planner. And they're really cute. I haven't figured out how I'm going to use these little light ones looking at the top here. But I hope to find a way to use them because I absolutely love them. But they're really cute, very simple, and I've already used this flag over here. But I love them. I'm excited to get into them, and I bought enough for, if I want duplicates or whatever of different ones. As you can see, I used most of these on this side, and it was just a lot of fun this morning. A little quiet time for myself. And I would have filmed myself doing it and talking, but I cannot lay down stickers and talk at the same time. I can't chew gum and walk in the same time either, so that explains that. So here we go. So I have done my monthly budget. I have dove in and I have found the dates to everything and where it's due. And this is Christmas Day. My husband normally would get paid every other Friday. I do know when a payday falls on like Thanksgiving or Christmas, they do pay either 1 day or 2 days before, but I won't count the money until this day. So that's why I keep payday over here. And usually that's my end of the month and goes into savings. So this is the last 7 days of the month and the last 7 days of the year. Can you believe it? 2020. We're here, December 1st. This is today. It's almost over. 2020 is almost over. We got less than 31 days because today's the 1st and it's 11 o'clock this morning. So, we're getting through the day. So, my husband got his income for the morning, retirement, disability, education, and then my son's rent. He has 2 salary checks that are going to come in. One's going to have overtime, one is not. He is home. He's been out to sea on a ship as a contractor for the Navy. He is home now. He is back. And that's hopefully he stays home for Christmas too. And the Navy doesn't call him back out. So we'll see. But for right now, he's going to be home for a while. All the bills are laid out. They're exactly as last month. They fell on the same payday. So nothing's really changed there. And so I'm going to move on from there. So now that I have this set up, so next in my planner, I have my monthly budget. I've done everything but tally it up. I'll tally that up later. I'm not in a hurry to do that right now. I just wanted everything down and written down. So I put everything in just like I did on the calendar by the amount. And I update the amounts. I know I've had to change a few things because I've added to my sinking funds. I've added to my Visa, which I'll be paying cash off for that. I don't put anything on my Visa that I don't already know I have cash for that I can pay it off with. So that is what changed right there. I originally had 400, now I got 577. So, that happened. But it's Christmas and I'm still ordering stuff online, and I rather put it on my credit card and pay cash because I have the cash for it, than use my checking account debit card for right now because cyber criminals are just getting very, very brazen, and it's a little bit scary out there. So yeah, not much in the bills have changed. I haven't added anything new. I haven't really taken anything new out. So there's that. So what we're going to do today is set up my Paycheck one. Paycheck to paycheck budgeting is my absolute favorite. I highly recommend it for everybody who does budgeting because you're budgeting what you actually physically have in your checking account. And it's money that you're working with right now. So that's why I do paycheck to paycheck budgeting. And I'm going to go ahead and start filling this out a little bit. And then as far as the titles go, and then we'll do the numbers together. And then you'll see what my budgeted amount for first 10 days of the month will be in my budget. So I will be right back. Okay, that is it. As you saw, I have notes over here, so if you're gonna see that slide in. And then I took my page out of my notebook here because it was hard to write on the rings, which is why I love a disc system so much. Sorry about my squeaky chair. So anyways, moving on from there, I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you in, and then we'll go back and write the numbers. So, okay, I am back. So I'm gonna fill this out. And I have my notes over here to make sure I get the right numbers in place. And we'll go over what I plan to spend for Paycheck 1. So my husband's military retirement check did come in today. Now this is after taxes come out. This is after our vision, medical, and dental come out. And all of that good stuff. So that is what's left over. And we do pay state and federal taxes. We also contribute to something called SGLI, I think, and that's just a survivor's benefit. So if my husband passes before I do, I get 55% of his retirement when he passes, but that's the only way I can get his retirement when he passes for military retirement check. This has nothing to do with Social Security. So the next thing he gets is VA disability. Of course, if he goes, that goes too. As far as I know, I don't know of anything provisions from that. If there is, I guess I'll find out. VA education, he has gotten $916.50. We do plan to put that into, whatchamacallit, we're planning to put that into savings. And what I forgot to put on here, I'm going to have to make a note of this, is my husband and I decided to roll over money from last month, and I've got to find that number real quick. Okay, I'm back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the rent, which is $653. Okay, so I'm going to write 653, and I'm going to put a plus sign here. Balance forward, which was 653 plus $3,882.27. We left my husband's overtime money in there so that we can buy Christmas and stuff. $2.27. All right. So if any other additional income comes between now and the 10th, I will also add it into this actual number. So it'll be rent, rollover, or balance forward. And then I usually put dividend with it. So maybe like 10, 15, 20 cents or something like that when that pops up in the bank. So that gives a total of $4,535.27. So I have so much coming in and transactions coming and going that sometimes 4 lines is not enough for income, but I don't want to change that because usually it's enough. So I'll just total it together and that's what we'll have. So I have this number, the $4,535.27. I'm going to add the 916.5, and then I'm going to add $2,132.96, and then I want to add the $1,473.10. All right, $9,057.83. So that is what I have to work with Paycheck 1. That is a lot of money. Again, overtime from last month came forward, and that is a majority of the money. So that's what I am working with, and I don't know when I'm going to transfer most of this money, probably mid-month to end of the month, depending on what we want to do and how we want to purchase things throughout the month. My husband and I haven't really decided, so we just decided for now we're going to leave it sitting in there. And then at the end of the month, maybe it'll be our end of the year, new year, first big deposit for our 3 to 6 months savings. And I think that would be a great way to celebrate and start off the new year. You know, see how much we can keep in the bank between now and then. I just inspired myself. So I think I've figured something out. And to keep me focused and keep me driven to staying debt-free and to put money and start building our 6-month savings. And that is the goal for next year. So I'm really excited. Once we have our fully funded emergency fund, yeah, the sky's the limit after that. Really, I mean, it really is. So, wow, this is exciting. So our mortgage, $1,980.06. And then the Visa, my husband only wanted $150. Amazon Music, $7.99. Oh, and if you're new here, the Visa Go Card, it's a prepaid Go Card from Navy Federal Credit Union. There's no fees attached when you're part of the bank already and stuff like that. So that's where my husband puts his personal money. He just lets me know what he wants or what he needs, and that's where he puts it. Not that he doesn't spend out of our regular bank account. It's just, it's easier for him when he wants to do some fun shopping. That's where he gets the money, and that's where he puts it. $5.99 is CBS All Access. Greater Europe Missions, this is what we tithe our VA disability check from every month. And so we're going to do, $231.75. We do this every month consistently. We are supporting a family in Europe that just moved just before Thanksgiving. Oh my gosh, we're so excited for them. We've been supporting them for over a year now, building up their funds so they have enough money to be there. I think they're built up for the next 3 years as missionaries. And so their expenses will be paid for, their rent and their food and whatever they need. So I'm excited for them that they're there and they have the money to get there, and it's just wonderful. Helping Hands is $200. This is something we give to our church, and then our church passes along to anybody else that is in need. And you know, especially this time of year, if they need money, if their washer or dryer breaks down or their car breaks down and they need some parts, or they have a roof leak and they need a little extra help getting it fixed, and you know, things like that. There's some funds in their Helping Hands fund to take care of them. If they need groceries, if they need diapers, if they need whatever it is that they need, that's what this is there for. Let's see, natural gas is low still, but next month it will be going up. I've been running the heat more, but it's sporadic. I think we finally got our winter cold. It was 45 degrees all day today, and that's freezing to me. So, but I think it's going to stick around for a while. $376. That's my son's health insurance. He is TRICARE young adult, or whatever they call it. And that will be going up at the first of the year quite a bit. And we're going to decide if we're going to keep it or not. But that's just so he can go to a military treatment facility, because we use Prime. And his medications are free, and he gets medications all the time. So it may be worth keeping and cheaper, so we don't have to pay copays and out of pocket for medication. Instant Ink. This is a subscription of ink, so I can print these budget sheets and other things. $10.59. Sling. Let's see, what is Sling? $50. This is our entertainment. I consider it our cable. That's where we watch, you know, our Hallmark and our regular stuff. And then if we want to watch the major networks, we just go to our antenna and watch it from there. Geico is our car insurance, $107.43. And then the budget for grocery household. So first 10 days, I'm giving myself $300 to budget with for groceries. First 10 days, I'm giving us $150 for restaurants. Miscellaneous, that's $125. Ooh, I really hope I can stay in this budget. I've been shopping. I've been shopping. I have to decide what is miscellaneous and then what is Christmas shopping, and when I do shop. So gasoline is just $50 for right now, and I'm not sure. I might go over in these categories just a little bit, but as you know, up here, I have plenty of my buffer to cover all of these bills, as well as going over budget here. So I'm not too concerned about it. It's over, you know, $3,000 or $4,000 buffer. It's just sitting in the checking account. But yeah, I'm gonna wait and figure that out. Now, the one thing I didn't do and I need to do, now that I've done all the bills, I need to add this one thing. I've already done this. I'm gonna transfer to savings, VA education, savings. And that's gonna be the same amount as this deposit up here, because I tend to either have my husband transfer it to his card, his VA, not his VA, his Visa Go card, for personal money. But because these deposits are so large, a lot more than the $250 he was getting before, and maybe the $400 or $600 every once in a while when he was getting his bachelor's degree with the master's degree, and with COVID, they're giving him housing allowance on top of it. And so it's $916, which is more than he really wants. And I'm still saving it for him, but he's going to get it all at once at the end of his degree, if he doesn't need it for his degree. We thought he might, but he only has 6 classes left. And so it's one of those things where there's not many classes left, so he has enough in his VA education post 9/11 GI Bill that the money that's being sent and that he has available to get his degrees, he has plenty. And so we're just banking this money, putting it in savings, and then when he graduates with his master's degree, we'll see what he wants to do with it. Maybe we'll need it to, you know, pay bills while he's looking for a new job in a new field of work that he's going to be doing, or whatever. So I really don't know. So we're just kind of keeping that. Occasionally, if they send an extra $250, he'll take that. But for right now, this is the number we put in every time this pops up. So with that being said, I'm going to take a minute. I'm going to total up all these expenses, and we're going to do the math down here. So I'll be right back. Okay, there we go. That is the final number. So my total expenses are $4,699.48. So we're going to take the total income here at the top, which is $9,057.83, and we're going to subtract the total number. And if I was off page a minute ago, I do apologize. Minus $4,699.48. And that still leaves $4,358.35. So when it comes to miscellaneous, miscellaneous to me is kind of like an other, or just a category where I can, if my kids need new shoes and I'm like, oh, I have $550 total for the month, but you know, this period, first 10 days, I have $125. It's just random stuff that pops up. Oh, my shoes don't fit, Mom, so I'm going to go get new shoes, and I have enough money for that. Or I need a new coat, Mom, or I need this, or I need that. Now, if it's too much out of budget, and I'm not going to borrow from the next paycheck to do that, pay for things, then I will take it out of the buffer. And I have a few lines here where I can do a line item expense to take money out of the buffer, which is here at the bottom, this number down here, what's left after the expenses. And you take your income minus your expenses. That's what's sitting in the checking account. That's my buffer. That is my rollover. That is just sitting there with nothing to do until I tell it what to do right here. And either its job is to sit there and balance forward or roll over to the next paycheck period, or it gets spent. And it either gets spent by these budgeted amounts up here, which all of these is a one-time transaction except for grocery, household, restaurants, miscellaneous, and gasoline. There are multiple transactions here. All of these are all one-time transactions or one and dones. these are spending categories. This is a one and done. I've actually already done that, so I'm going to put my actual 916.50 before I came on here. And I just draw a line if it doesn't have an over or under. It just doesn't make sense to put 0 when I can just put a little dash. The rest of these transactions have not started coming out yet, but they will probably overnight tonight for the first part and then the next few days. But yeah, if I'm going to spend any money that comes out of this bottom number, which is what's left over, it's probably going to come out of these lines. So it's good that I only have a few lines left. It's good that I have just to keep me reined in for Christmas and stuff. And this is our, what we have available till the end of the year. And we can either save most of it or spend it on Christmas and go from there. So that we have that available to us. So, but that is my paycheck one. I'm going to zoom you back out and I will be right back. Okay, so there we are. That's paycheck one. And that is everything. Yeah. So these budget sheets, this is not in my store. This is something I made for myself. But all the other sheets that you see are my budget sheets in my Etsy store. It's called Lisa's Faith Budget Plan. And yeah, go check it out. Tell me what you think. And if you see any sheets and you feel like they would be a blessing to you and help you with your budgeting, then I would love to offer them for you to purchase. So yeah, have an amazing and blessed day. And I hope to see you next time soon. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.